soon. Oh man, should I end the stream and refresh?
I,
Oh, we're back. We're
you're
back.
back.
We're
Yeah.
back. Okay, good. Yeah, it's some technical difficulties today. Yeah, my wife just texted saying, "Yes, you're back." So this is what I was saying about for my wife listening. I love you very much. As a as a side note here, what I was saying about the Rops matchup is like you just stack a site,
Oh.
you just get Tanev in space, and then that's it. You hold it.
Well, we're going to see if that hold it works here as the Stormtrooper garrison comes down.
Hmm. It seems like we're having some technical issues still. Yeah. Okay. So the Rops beat down from Gamer Girl there. Yeah. Looks like it. Two destinies here. Okay. Yep. Some people are saying back. So what a lot of people were talking about, I was talking to Eric Hunter. He said one way you could play this is like just a ton of Destiny adders like Dark Collaboration and Tarkin. But looking at this, still look just still like a generic should generic ROPS. Ooh, should I disconnect and bring it back?
If it's getting to some people, it's not you.
Okay. Yeah. So the Clash, you gotta play the. When I play my Throne Room, yeah, the double Clash. There you go. I play two Clashes. I think Clash is the best card in the Throne Room deck. Um, yeah,
I
bring
mean,
the
other
card
than
refresh
Jedi
yours too.
Luke.
So it looks like he's gonna clash the. I would imagine the Destiny adding Trooper. Yeah. So he moves him over. Okay. So yep. Now becomes the game of cat and mouse with Rops. Did you play much Rops back in the day, King?
I didn't. I watched John play a lot of ROPS in the day, though.
Oh, Johnny Chu used to play a crap ton of Rops.
I did see that happening.
Yeah.
I was busy playing with, mind what you learned in whatever dark deck I happened to pick up that day.
This matchup is like a circa 1999 Throne Room versus Rops matchup.
Yeah.
So if I'm the Throne Room player here, obviously you're gonna go grab Luke Saber. Um, I personally would like if I don't know if he had Solo in his hand. If he had Solo in his hand, I know I'm not seeing it. So you can grab that Clash whenever you need it. Yeah, he does have Solo in his hand. So if it was me, I would put Solo down so I can have that Clash handy if I need to go dig for it. Um, Getting Tanev to space. I mean, I just think light side space right now with all the guys that add destinies is just better than Rob space. Where's that saber? Does he have it in his hand? Did he draw it? Is it the fourth card in there? Um, yeah, totally generic. He is playing the new card that cancels FN's game text, though.
It's a lot of force activation. That's going to.
Oh, Gamer Girl had a good point. Bottom card of the force pile. Oh, wah wah. That's no good.
Well, it's not anymore.
Ugh.
Let's see.
I don't play two sabers either in my throne room. Um, I don't know. In the game that I played when I was in Seattle, what I did with that's okay. So he's coming down with Qui-Gon. But anyways, I played two Anakins, two Padmes, and I played an Anakin Saber. It can also go on Rey, the new Anakin Saber V. It's really good. So here's the only thing about this that's That's tough. You battle here. I like Hera. I want to keep Hera alive. Hera is good in space on the Tantive here. So let's see who he's swinging at. I think it looks like they're pointing at Thrawn.
That's a
Thrawn
hit.
is hit. Yep, that's good. What are you gonna need? Yep. All right, grabbing an Imperial. Yep. This is the thing about Rob's. Boy, so many cards, and you guys are all ooh. Destiny 6. That is really good. That clears both of them.
Yep,
Oh,
nothing for that.
yeah, ooh, that's not good. It was interesting. Not I don't want to give anything away, but like I was talking to Greg Shaw earlier, and Shaw was saying that he expected so much throne room that he wanted to play a deck that he could incorporate according to my design in it, and this is why.
Yeah, I mean, that force advantage was so huge. I don't know. It's a it's a steep hill to climb to come back from that. He's got the ability to deploy mains and draw cards every turn to have answers.
Looks like he's not going for the bottom card there. As Gamer Girl pointed out, that's the saber. It seems like.
He's already got 2 at the site.
Yeah, but like the force drain +1 is just so big, adds up over the game.
Yeah, but he's not draining yet. It will. I mean, obviously, the expectation is there probably somebody moves away this turn.
Yeah, yeah.
I suspect he doesn't have. What? Who did he pick up? Was it Erica? Who did he pick up of Justice?
He picked up. She's the ISB agent who breaks spies cover. She has
Gotcha.
ability for it. Gosh, why? Thank God I got into the Hall of Fame this year because it's
Right
incredibly
there.
obvious that I just don't have the talent anymore when I can't even remember their names.
Yeah. All these virtual cards and
Oh,
stuff.
these virtual cards are so much.
Thank you, Silver Glen.
Yeah. When he comments all the way from Europe telling us, you Americans don't know your cards. Come on.
I don't.
Who the heck? Who the heck do they have
Can
commentating nowadays?
can you play that card? Mind what you've learned or hidden base? I don't know what it is.
This is why I don't like ROPS. It'll be interesting to see if it's one of the top 4 decks today. I mean, I know I'm not want to give any decks away, but I know one of the number 1 seeds is definitely playing it. You know what it is for me with ROPS is like, okay, so spreading out here. What is with me for ROPS is just like what is this? It's just a bunch of like crappy guys that are just sitting there. Well, I don't know. I heard some people are playing the Chicken Walker version. That could be okay.
Well, this is the first turn. The not having the saber is going to be a significant impact.
Yeah, I think it adds up. This game's going to be 10 rounds. That's 10 force loss right there. Yeah, I know. You don't have to put it on mute. I know exactly what you're saying. He is playing the Luke effect. Why don't you just pick up the saber and put a card down? Yeah. I hear you. I also personally don't like. I would have lost Qui-Gon there. I know that seems crazy, but you're going to need some pilots to throw on the Tantive eventually when you go to space. I know what you're talking about with the Run Luke Run, but I used to have it in my throne room. I found I never really used it. I don't know why. I just never needed it, I guess is what I'm saying.
It is a good matchup here where people are spread out.
Yeah, for as much ROPS as there are, yeah. I mean, I don't want to say, why you should have kept Harry. He has another Qui-Gon in his hand. That was another thing. As a throne room player, I know I'm critiquing, but um, I only think you need one, especially because he was playing a lot of Resilience of the Jedi's. Like I only think you need one Qui-Gon, one Obi-Wan with Saber. All right, but so like, where does Jared go from here? Right, Jared needs to next turn he needs to flip.
Yeah, because
There's the Saber. We were wrong. So he gets the Saber. So looking
that's
through his deck, it looks like it's a. I've only seen one ship, the Tanev. Um,
yeah. ROPS is a required flip deck. There are a lot of objectives you can play that you don't have to flip, but
yeah,
ROPS is not a winning deck if it can't flip.
yeah.
Well, at least this version, the standard version.
Hmm. Well, let's see what he's doing. Is he? All right, so Mike's taking his time thinking here. Yep, love the solo. So if I were Mike here with solo out, what I would do is I would move, I don't know, Qui-Gon over. Doesn't matter who.
Anybody with a lightsaber.
Anybody with a lightsaber. You got the Clash in your lost pile, um, which means Jared has to come down with a Walker with Veers if he has that in his hand. You can't come down with just a few Jimbroni guys. Yeah, lay if you want here. Okay. You got an extra Qui-Gon in your hand, so I'd move him over because that's going to be the most vulnerable site. All right, or Luke. Okay.
This threatens the retrieval of Hera with Leia, so there's definitely not going to be a
Not gonna
drain.
drain. Oh, Throne Room is just so good.
Well, except when it didn't get
Oh,
sights.
that is true. Except when you Throne Room a Throne Room, you get Throne Roomed. I don't know. So a lot of people playing Rops on Jemp. I haven't caught too many games on OCS, but it does look like people are experimenting with Rops. So in this lull while we're watching here, who's first person going to die Sunday on Game of Thrones King?
Oh, the first person?
First main character, first main-ish character. Searching through his deck there, Blizzard. Oh god, yeah, all his walkers are in his deck. Not good. Not good.
That's a good question. I'm going to go with Brienne goes out early.
Brienne, she did just get knighted.
Yep, she's
She
done.
did just get
She
knighted.
doesn't really have a storyline to complete.
She did
I
her
was,
story.
I,
Well, what about her and Jamie? A little bit of this.
or her and Tormund.
Oh, I want that.
Oh, that's what I
I
wanted.
want that.
That's what I. That's
Jorah.
I.
Oh, that's a good guess, Jorah.
Jorah's a really good guess too. I like that. I wanted to say Bronn, but like there would be no reason to set up the whole assassinate the
Yeah.
Lannister brothers.
Yeah, that I don't.
Huh?
So
Miss
just
Andre? Really?
so just looking at this, just to to keep obviously the game in check here. So he's force pushing. What is he going to grab? I can't see the dark hand here. So the big thing is he has Veers. So he's going to need Veers. He's going to need Veers on a walker somehow to clear some of this mess.
Grey Worm.
Grey Worm. Yeah. Nah, I'll tear up a little bit about the loss of Grey Worm.
Yeah. So when's Melisandre gonna die? Like she's premonition that she'll be back on Westeros and dying. We haven't seen her.
That's true. All right, so this who's he going to grab? Vader here. You grab Vader. Okay, you can cancel. Oh, Solo's game text. Not sure that that matters. Let's go out Tarkin. Okay, yeah, he's going multiple destinies here. Okay. How's Vader coming out here? That's an interesting grab. I think the objective grabs that guy, so that's good because he'll satisfy all the attrition. So that I like that play. I like the plays as much as I'm like down on all of yeah, that's a cadet with the leader satisfies all attrition. That's pretty damn good.
Yep. Can swing,
Pretty
hit the
pretty good.
vehicle.
But he
Makes
took Vader into his hand from his deck too. Um, I don't I don't remember how he got that. Unless he grabbed unless yeah, that was weird. I thought he grabbed both Tarkin and Vader from his deck. I could have been wrong there. But I'm sure so they're both in the walker. Um so
yeah.
the clash ain't gonna happen. Oh, trample. Ooh.
Oh, what do we have?
I missed. All right, gonna redraw that. Okay. Doesn't redraw the battle destinies though. No. I guess going for the blowout here though. Oh, got him.
That does it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. So I'm just saying. This is why you moved Qui-Gon over. You had another one in your hand. That was the vulnerable site. Um, yeah. Yep. That's the. Whoosh. There goes Luke. Yep. All of a sudden, the tempo changes because now Luke and his saber's gone.
And he didn't even need the saber.
Yeah. It's just. Come on, Mike. Gonna play through him. We gotta do it that way. Yeah, Tarkin can redraw two. I think he redrew his two. That's how he got the 5/4. So the thing that's important now, I think the saber's important. He didn't pull Come Here, You Big Coward, so I would think you'd pop Walkling at this point to get your saber back. Yep, I think that's what Mike's doing there. Pretty good. Pretty good. That's a surprise turn of events there. But I guess that's what Rops does, you know.
And again, though, it's a lot of cards on the table.
It is a lot of cards on the table. There's a lot of cards on the table.
But I guess we just did see 3 go lost for the light side, too.
But this is what I don't. Yep. So there's the Walkling with the saber. Yep. This is what I don't like about Rops. What do you do in the system? What do you do? Do you hope you can hold Fondor with what? You know, this. You're gonna put together Mara's inner ship or Emperor on the shuttle. I don't know. Just seems the big weakness of it. You know.
And now there's a bit of maintenance out there to be paid.
Yep. 2. All right, that was a good play though. That was a good turn for Jarad.
Yeah, the cadet was a nice pull.
Oh, they're just so expensive. Unless it's the Death Star 2 Executor.
Still expensive.
Still expensive, but cheaper. 7, I guess. There.
Yeah. But then you got to include the cost of putting guys on it too.
All right. So how do you respond if you're Mike? All right, looking at his hand. Do you come down, fight Blizzard 4 with Luke?
and I have you now is unpleasant.
That would be very unpleasant. That's a good
Good.
question because they could have moved for free. You're absolutely right. I don't know why he didn't do that. That's a good point. Crazy runner guy. That's a good strategy point. All right, so he is coming down with Luke. What's going to happen here? He'll lose Vader, and then we'll see if there's some rebeats that come with it. I would have played this a little differently if I were light side, and maybe this is just my not playing that much. I would have tried to stack Tanev at the system, and
Just held the two sites.
yeah,
The site in the system, I mean.
yeah. All right, so he's battling. Let's see what Jarad has here. This is an interactive game, and I guess it's kind of what you like about ROPS. So there's a 6. Yeah, that's good. And redraw it. I mean, that mechanic is nasty. Yes. Yeah, I think he has had the Tanev. Yeah, I just don't like. Just stack the Tanev. You prevent the flip the whole game, and then you just have better characters on the ground. You just have better characters on the ground.
Yeah, if you can prevent the flip.
I don't know. I mean, what do I know? I haven't won a tournament since like 2000.
What's he got? Well, looking at his hand, he doesn't have a lot to go on the Tanif.
Yeah, that's why I was like, you don't lose hair. You had it. I'm shaking my head. I'm mad.
I see that.
Man, you gotta plan this stuff like 3 turns ahead.
Well, that's if you want to be a good player.
That's like that's a Chu strategy. A Matt Sokol strategy was planning next turn. Johnny Chu would have this game figured out. So like, what? Not I feel like I'm critiquing Mike here pretty bad here, but like what he just did was he just gave Jarad a chance to flip.
To flip.
To flip. Gave him a chance to flip.
Yep.
Yep. And whoever said it before in the chat, he could have flipped previously, but yep, just letting him flip.
Now, now he'll flip with lots of cards in hand and ready to do stuff.
Yep. Yep. Game's getting out of hand.
That's funny because it was getting out of hand the other way early.
I know. All right.
There we go.
Yeah. And now, so like, here's the thing. Now you don't have the Destiny Adder guys. You don't have Hera and the Tanev anymore to go fight that. So now he's going to satisfy battle plan.
And the ping race starts.
Yep. But it is a lot of cards. It is a lot of cards on the table.
Yeah, but right now, what's your drain?
Yeah, I mean he's going to drain for 2. Yeah.
1. He'll be flipped.
I don't think the force drain when you flip affects the spaceport sites.
Oh.
So I don't know. I mean, but then again, I don't even know what other dark decks would have been really good for today. I would have just played the map blasters if I'd played. Yeah, that's a thing. You could look it up. Look it up. I hope it's a thing. Oh, look up the ROPS objective on just V-kit it or something, or load up Gemp. I mean.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so yep, he gave him the opportunity to flip. His best guys are consolidated at one site. He doesn't have the cards in his hand for the Tanev. But Jared's playing it well. He bided his time, got the cards he needed. Looking at his hand, he has a lot of just random dudes that he can throw down. There was an opportunity there. for Mike, and I think he misplayed it a little bit. But I have a feeling we're going to see this same matchup. Yeah, but you flip them back if you have two locations. So if you have a site in the route tier system, you flip them back. That's the only thing why I think holding the system is good here. I mean, he's obviously so, but the flip side is now is that Jarad has put his system his guys to Fondor. So now maybe you feel more comfortable putting down a less loaded Tanev to Raltier. But then the opposite side of that is then next turn he's just going to move in front of him, the Tanev, and you're going to have to run away maybe. I don't know. A lot of cat and mouse stuff going on here. Well, we got some time here, King. Considering this was your main deck, what'd you think of the card, the Admiral Thrawn for the killer of the
Space
Hibiscus
weapons,
Pods? Yeah,
just space weapons in general.
yeah,
I wasn't particularly happy with it. I didn't like the unlimited number of times it could be done.
okay,
I think it again struck out at the bad thing. This hate for space weapons, I don't agree with. If you told me that the deck's non-interactive, I think someone should have shot for the retrieval aspect of it that makes it non-interactive. The guns don't necessarily make it non-interactive. It's not my fault that you want to put all your guys on a ship
yeah.
that I
That's
can
fair.
shoot down. I've suggested a number of times attacking the space retrieval. Something as simple as, hey, if you occupy two battleground sites and the opponent doesn't occupy a battleground site and a system, they can't retrieve.
Yeah, that was a contentious card. I think people didn't like the lockdown, so that's tough. So we left. Uh, I think it's Vanny. I think it's her name. All by herself at the docking bay. So it'll be interesting to see how he responds here. So now we got our first force drain loss. Can't see what he's losing because his loss pile's off to the side. I'm gonna go in and tell him to move his loss pile closer so we can see it. Hold on. So, we got his lost pile now there. So we lost a walker and a second shuttle. It's my buddy. Drove down from Albany to be here.
That's right.
All right, so Anakin comes down. Yeah. A little bit of beats coming here. Destiny 6. So 3, 4. Yeah, it gets +4 there.
Can clear the site for both of them.
Yep. Forfeit order, he stays flipped. Double justice, huh? Okay, flip him back. Alright, so you put a card down. Nope, nope. Let's see, moving, yeah, Qui-Gon over. Yeah, you want to bait him to fight Qui-Gon. Here, you're holding an extra Qui-Gon in your hand. That's my suggestion here. It's just got a handful of red that's just useless this game, a lot of it. Um, yeah, you want to hang on to that rescue that he drew for the close call. I think he drew a rescue there, I thought I saw.
Yeah, I haven't seen one played yet this game. I suspect he's got one in his hand by now since he
Oh,
has
that's just,
20 cards.
man, that looks bad.
Yeah. Time to start putting those back and drawing up other cards. You got enough activation here.
Yeah, with like my father before me. Yeah, I think you gotta get to space.
Like
Gotta get to space.
seems to me he's missed a couple turns of putting back cards too.
Yeah.
And he certainly has enough in his hand that it would be beneficial.
All right, so he has Jedi 11 there, so you can grab Hera and get her if you need her. But like Hera by herself's no good. You got to get like got to get a Lando with it. Why is he not? Oh, canceled with Leia. There we go. Okay. I always in my throne rooms I always run double Anakins. I just think he's awesome. I do double Anakin, double Padme.
He's efficient wherever you put him. The fact that you battle for free and you get the +1 is nice.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now Jarad needs to respond here. His veers. I don't think he had a walker in his hand though. Yeah, not sure what that's gonna do. Just grabbing his shield. Okay.
Eventually cancel and interrupt, right?
I think that's the other guy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Hmm. So what's the strategy here? Just to play a bunch of guys to a site? Like I don't. What you gonna? Oh, I guess they move for free, so you can eventually spread them out. Uh, oh, thank you. I appreciate that very much. All right, so long-term strategy here. So just looking at Jared's hand, he doesn't. See, I guess this is what I don't like about Rops. Like,
There's appear to be a number of things that you're not a big fan of.
I'm such a hater. Did you hear me? I am such a hater. All right, all right. Moving in front. I like that play. Um, yeah, because he's deployed. If you know, look at all this crap that's on the table. So what do I like about Rops?
Chain -1's awesome.
Nothing. Literally nothing. I hate to say that.
Chain -1 is awesome.
But then again, like I'm a very specific, like typical Northeast American player who just likes to play mains, you know. All right, so rescue here. Do you want to tie it down? He is okay. Let's see what you're gonna grab. Oh, trash, 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 trash. Okay. I mean, so the flip side here is, oh, they're all leaders, I believe, all these guys, so they can't be targeted because of,
The Stormtrooper garrison.
yeah, the Stormtrooper garrisons. That's good. That's good. You gotta get some damage here going, for light side a little bit at this point too.
I don't know. Is this a clash outside of combat move?
So Solo's dead.
Yeah.
So that's. Did he have one? I don't think he had another one in his
I
hand.
was looking. I thought I saw one, but I'm not sure.
As we can
Here.
see from Steve Baroni. Uh, so Steve, we appreciate the comments. You're always, you know, wearing your heart on your sleeve there, buddy. Um, we had a choice. What happened is we had a Eric Hunter match picked for this round, but we want to save that for next round if he plays Tom Kelly. Get a marquee matchup for you guys.
And all the top players had buys the first round.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you had 1, 2, and 3 seeds, and half the 4s had a buy the first round.
Yeah. All right, so drain for 1. Steve Baroni there. He's just you gotta love the
He
color
does have an
commentary.
opinion,
He does have an opinion.
and he brings his opinion.
All right. I cried, man. I didn't expect any of it. Getting emotional now too.
All I can say is it looked a lot like his wedding.
Oh, I cried for 2 weeks after my wedding.
I'm-
Like, I was such an emotional.
And 2 weeks during your wedding.
Yes. Yeah. No, this was very unexpected. To give to a legacy player, I think. I don't know. Maybe they thought I got lucky in Seattle going 7-1 that day. Maybe they decided that way. I don't know. It was just really, really nice. Oh, I didn't even check the photos. I'll take a look in a second. Thank you. I mean, there's. I think, to be honest with you, I think Steve.
He
I
does
think-
a lot for the PC.
I think Reed. Yeah, Gogolin is just.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the PC. Him and Scott. But to get back, I'll go back to the game in a second. I honestly think Reed and you need to be in the Hall of Fame too next year. I mean, that's just my opinion. I think.
Steve loves the read call. He loves it.
Yeah, I mean, that's baloney. That I'm not even going to get into that. We could talk about who deserves it, who doesn't deserve it. You won 2 MPCs in a row. Reed has won multiple MPCs. He's like a 3-time second place. Yeah, the only reason Reed didn't get in, and which I think is completely unfortunate, is there's a lot of people behind the scenes who have a strong feeling about Reed's personality, which is just. I like Reed. I think he's awesome, but that's just me. And I love you too, Steve, and I think you should be in too. All right, anyways, back to the game. I mean, I love your personality, Steve. I think you're, no, I guess about the game. So what goes on here? This is a cat and mouse game. I mean,
And this is what Rob's does best.
here's Veers. This is what was needed. Yep. Okay. Thank you.
Nice.
Well, no battle. I don't think you battle here. You don't want to risk a high destiny and losing Veers. Yeah. Why no Tanev still? I can't be the only one who's like, what is going on here?
I think he drew that whole turn just to find people to go on it.
But you know what? I'm getting angry. That's why you keep Hera and Solo, and you put them on the Tanev. He hasn't got now Wisa, the Boston Ass Chambers yet, which is definitely hurting his activation.
But he had all those other sites. Every site that's on the table for
I
light
have
side he had on
not
the first
seen
turn.
any Walker tech either.
He has it. I saw it earlier.
He does. Does
Yeah.
he have an under attack?
He does have a under attack.
Okay. No, what is absurd is they brought back Robs to begin with. But that's just me. Bring back something cool like Stunning Move or Assassins. You know, that's just me. I think Rob's the deck that's been around since like 1998.
Yeah, I do feel like I'm watching something old.
Yeah, right. Like
And being
I don't
old,
know.
I know no one wants to watch me, so this is fair.
All right, Nick, I hear you. It's just total personal preference. Is anyone playing any interesting? Like looking around, I no, I haven't seen anything crazy. But then again, I haven't had much chance to walk around and see. I just ancillary walking around. Looks like map and Robs for Dark. Light, a lot of throne room.
I know the spy deck is out there.
No idea.
No idea. Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to see that. But I mean, so this is. I'll stretch the legs during the break here and get a better idea for you guys between matches. But like looking at this, you're right. Like, what? This is 1999. 1999 right here.
Yeah.
All right, but anyways, I'll stop my negative Nancy here.
Some of the characters have better game text.
Yeah. You need to set up a space presence here. You can't keep
Another
paying for
rescue in the
drains.
cloud.
Okay, so
Stack another rescue.
you want everybody there, but Padme, I think, because you've already wasted your Anakin.
Is this what he played rescue so that he can play under attack after looking at the
Nick makes a good point. Half those
That's nice.
characters haven't been played in 19. You make. You know what? I'll stop my hating. Who would you grab here? These grabbing Corrin? Okay. I might have grabbed Jin. Yeah.
That's a good way to turn it into a bigger slog.
Yeah, I mean, but that's what you got to do, right?
I get it.
You got to grab Jin here. He's already lost the director guy who makes him lose 2-4, so there's an undercover spy. Who did he grab? Did he? I didn't even see who he grabbed there. Oh God. Well, you're putting back some crappy destinies. So no battle this turn.
Now, if he had taken his fingernail and
think
marked
he did
those
take
cards,
Padme. I guess you put her with Leia and you move in front. I don't. Yep, finally. No, Nick, what I meant was I've been playing for a long time, and I remember like Origins 1999.
the game is playing the same. The characters are different, but the game is playing the exact same.
Yeah. All right, so he did take Padme, so I assume he's going to shuttle up Leia, but then you need another pilot with it. So So now this is real tough. Now you're getting. But I don't know what that play does there because. Don't you need to draw Battle Destiny to be able to add? Oh, is Rey a pilot? There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, there you go. But now, you're looking weak on now Luke. Oof.
Yeah, but you can lose Luke here. Like,
If you lose,
theoretically, you bet he's got another Luke in his hand. I don't know how many force he's got left, but
Throne Room's been running games since they released Careful Planning back in the day.
ruining.
Oh, ruining. Oh, yeah.
Leia's already canceled both times, I believe.
Yeah, it's canceled at least once.
I think she did last turn too.
Yeah, Throne Room. Look, I've been playing Throne Room since forever. Yeah. Here's the thing. I don't think Throne Room is ruining the game. I think, like my father before me, needs some correction right now. Yeah, this game is not going well. So, all right, this helps right here. Finally going to TANF, you don't have to pay. So drain a 3, just a bunch of trash cards. But like, so Jared's deployed so many cards, so many cards. So even if he does end up winning, it's gonna be not by much. Okay. What is he gonna grab here? Is he
It
just gonna
doesn't
move in
matter.
front
It's
of
a
him?
free. Yeah.
You know, it'd be sick. It'd be sick if he had a presence of the force, um, moved in front of Ralatier, forced Mike to move away, and then just plays cat and mouse with them on the ground. That's and you know what? I'm such an idiot. That's why he didn't take Jin. He has the girl that cancels breaks her cover. Yeah, Mike T doesn't. I don't. I mean, the plan should have been you stack Raltier. If 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 he's gonna fight you off Raltier, he needs to come down with Emperor Tarkin in the shuttle there, and then it's just like, well, Tarkin's gone now, in space. So one of the best characters, one of your best guys, is gone. Yeah, you need to flip. Yep, flip. Boop. And the best part about, it'd be interesting to see what he does here. So he's got, I don't know how many in reserve. It's hard for me to count, but it looks in the teens. I would bet in the low teens. All right, so he's getting 2 destinies with the ties.
I'm just calling it good with 2 Destiny plus 5. 4, 5.
5, 2 destiny plus 5. That's
Yeah.
Robs. And look at his hand. It's a bunch of red cards, a bunch of trashy red cards. Oh, he's gotten hurt, a little bit.
As far as I can tell, he's definitely been hurt by not having a 3PO on the table.
Yeah. Yeah, he hasn't used like my father too much either.
Yeah.
I mean, the way.
Not effectively, at least.
All right, so he's got a 6 and a something there.
I think that's.
All right,
If he's got the under attack, this is where it has to go, right?
he searched his reserve deck, so he couldn't have unless. Yeah.
I don't know what he
whatever
searched
took.
with.
But this is the turn. Best dark side mains platform right now. The Set Your Course deck was doing well for a while, and that kind of fell out of favor. I don't like Hunt Down right now in the meta just because of old allies. I don't know. I like Map right now, honestly. Mike needs to do something here, or this turn's going to get out of hand. Yoda in space could be good. Yoda in space. Oh, Yoda not in space.
Is it deploy and then shuttle up?
I mean, I guess he still gets the plus 5 anyways. So maybe the Yoda in space. I just I don't know what you do here with your space fleet.
Well, the plus 5 in this deck could mean you're only losing one guy.
Yeah. Like I just don't get that. So you go Yoda in space, Destiny attrition. It would have been like whatever it was. It was a 6 and something. Unless he had a close call in his hand, that's tough too.
Yeah, because the clouds are stacked. Matt, you've gotten through to him.
No, he failed to listen to me. I tried like.
No.
Oh, yes. Okay. Okay, you took your avenue. That was your avenue to victory. Because then you could move in front of Emperor, and at least if you depending on how this goes this turn. Yes, go get Hera or somebody. I'll throw in for pizza.
Sure.
Yeah.
We already started the PC's bought it. It's theirs.
Oh yeah, I'll come out
Oh,
after this game. Thank you.
thank you, Kim. Thanks.
All right. Sorry, the pizza. Let's see who's gonna go grab.
Kim came out to see if Matt
Anakin.
needs pizza. I guess that's a service for, Hall of Famers and world champs. So
Did he
Googling gets
grab
nothing.
grab Anakin? Grab Anakin. Grab Anakin. Don't even think about it. Grab Anakin. Okay, there of all places. Okay.
Why not put him in space and shuttle down?
You know what it is.
If
I'm,
you've
I'm
got the
being
Force.
I'm being a jerky critique. Like I don't even. It's tough right now.
Yeah,
What
you've
Mike
only got
does here.
he's got 2 destiny, right?
Well, in space he got to destiny and
And attrition,
attrition.
right? Well, I mean, he's only got 2 destiny left,
Yeah.
so he can't battle multiple places. So why
Cannot
not
battle multiple
Anakin?
places. Oh, 7 to 6. Okay, so this is good. This is good. This is good. Why are you not adding the attrition destiny? Does he not need it? What does he? Does he have? I guess he doesn't need it. Yeah, he decided he didn't need it. Okay.
And it doesn't matter. So now he has 1 left over.
Yeah, so he can battle with the.
Anakin. All right.
Yep, that's good. So he's gonna get the 7. Okay.
He's going to get a 6 if he wants him to. He's got the justice.
Yep. Ah, you're right. Yep. Okay. Yeah, close call. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he doesn't
Yep,
have it.
that's
He doesn't
bad.
even have the Force, even if he did.
That's bad. That's bad. I was getting excited there for a second about the throne room turnaround, but
Yeah,
that was bad.
stacking that second one seemed like a questionable choice when it happened. In retrospect, it seems more questionable.
Yeah, I don't know. It's tough. Yeah, saving that close call. Solid play. Solid play. Yeah, so this Destiny's going to be at least 2, 4, 5. And then, okay, yep. This is tough, and then like you gotta run Luke away. Yeah, gotta run Luke away. I did see a few EBOs actually. A number 1 seeded player is playing EBO. Yeah, gotta run Luke away. You can't leave Luke alone, man.
Yeah, he doesn't need them all on the ship. There's no rebeats here.
He's your best character. Okay, so this game goes from bad to worse if in this turn he kills both Luke and Anakin, which
It's highly
which
likely.
I think is exactly what's going to happen.
I mean, he doesn't even have to have any cards in hand to do that.
Ugh. Woo. Yeah, not great destinies though. I mean, but they're all like
They're all
sevens.
pluses.
With
All right,
the objective.
terrible. Yeah.
So I think what happened in this game was ultimately the
Not going to space early.
not going to space early. Yeah.
Yeah, with that Force advantage, it should have been easy. Hey, I
Only-
think that's what he's saying.
I think that is exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, especially with Luke Saber at the site.
Yeah, you ping, you whittle down. He has to deploy a lot more cards than you. So his force training here, he's got save. All right, so yep, saving 2 destinies for 2 battles. For 2.
Good enough.
You know what would be really good here? The double clash of sabers. Listen, anybody listen there. You will never find a throne room deck of mine that does not play 2 clash of sabers.
Well,
Which is so good.
you would also need the 2 force.
You would also need the 2 force. Yes, you would also need the 2 force. Oof. I guess it's going to space here. Yeah. A little off the edge there. But he deployed a guy, I think, with Anakin. Clash is so good. Wins games. Alright, so I think he battled Anakin because he didn't pay. Nope, not going to add one. Don't need to. Yeah. This will not be the last ROPS. And I love that retrieval there because you can go get that with your objective. That's a surprisingly good card in this deck. Surprisingly good card in this deck. So he has a 4 now. I think he has an Imperial. Okay, so he flipped. Oh, this is. I would fight Luke here. I'd fight Luke. Oh, you know what? Maybe he's worried he has a sorry about the mess in his hand. Yeah. Yeah, maybe not. Playing it safe. Yep, playing it safe. So this is tough. I think you can. I mean, we see what Mike has in his hand. He has no answers for any of this. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it looks bad.
Yeah,
Although the win isn't going to be big, as you pointed out.
it's not. The Robs plays so many cards. It's also another reason I'm not sure I like it in match play. But
This could be the sorry about the mess play.
oh, is it only 5 minutes to go? Oof. That's not so good. The other thing that I'm not a big fan about Rops is like there's just it just doesn't seem to be that much damage potential right now. All right, so this is good. He's got double saber here.
I don't think he has enough to use both sabers, though. I think he's got 3 left. I think he only gets one swing.
Yeah, you'll still clear the site, which is great.
Yep.
You know.
Well, assuming he doesn't have a second close call. Oh, no, he's got 2 left. Okay.
Is Throne Room the best light side? I wonder what I will say. What do you think, King?
It's the most consistent. Well, that's funny after what we saw in game 1.
I just don't like.
But, yeah.
What's its bad matchup? What is a bad Throne Remains matchup? Like, what do you not want to see? I don't even think it matters. All right, so
4,
so he drew 4.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
He has to forfeit both
Both.
of them.
Yeah.
Oh.
And he knew he had the 4 there, right?